Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing or creating another DIY. It's a Christmas gift idea. If you don't know what to make your friends or your family, you want to make something sentimental and special, I have the gift for you. There are a few things you will need. You will need a mason jar, preferably plain and as round as you can get it. This is what I could find, but it'll work. You're going to want some ribbon, some glue, preferably waterproof. Again, this is all I could find, but it will work as long as you have really strong glue. You want some sparkles or glitter, and you also want just cute little figurines to go inside of your snow globe. Okay, so the first step, I'm gonna do some behind the scenes talking here so you can actually see what I'm doing, is you're gonna wanna unscrew this. And as you can see, only this part will come off, and this part's still left over. So you're going to want to just lift that off and you're left with this little bit here. So this is the piece that you're gonna glue your little figurines onto. So we're gonna take these and set them aside. Next, you're just gonna wanna take some water and fill up your mason jar. Not all the way to the top, but you wanna fill it enough. So to about there. Next, you're just gonna take your sparkles, and as you can see, I've already done some here, but you're just gonna go ahead and pour some of that in there. Not all of it, but enough. And then if you want, you can use your finger, you don't have to. You can just kind of mix it up a little bit so it starts going. Just make sure you have enough if you want to add more. But I think that's perfect. So now you're seeing it start to collect at the bottom here. That's perfectly fine. You want that to happen. It's just gonna sit there until you're ready to put the top on. But basically the glitter is supposed to be the snowflakes. I'm using my hands to talk, hello. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to what you want to do to put your figurines in. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and take this piece that we took out from the mason jar before, and you want to lay it down, not on the silver side, but the side that would go into the jar. You want to make sure it's clean, so just go ahead and give it a quick wipe with your fingers, just to make sure there's no dust on it. Then you're going to take your Scotch Ultra Strength adhesive, is what I bought. I'm just going to take that top off. What I have first is I have a little sled. So I'm gonna take the sled and glue just right along here, and then I'll stick it on. Don't worry about using too much glue. You actually want as much as you can get on there, just make sure it sticks. But next you're going to take it and you're going to stick it down wherever you want to put it. I'm just gonna do one sled here and one on the other one. So go ahead and adjust it before it dries and then press down. Next, I'm gonna take my little Santa guy right here and I'm gonna glue his bottom. And then you're gonna wanna take him and just press him down where you want him to go. I want him right here. So go press down, hold for about 10 seconds. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and repeat the same steps on another one, except I'm going to use a snowman this time instead of a little Santa. So here's a little close-up of the two that I have so far. Here's my little snowman and my little Santa. They're just sitting on top of their little plates, and soon we'll be going in to their mason jar, but you want to make sure they are absolutely dry, otherwise this will not work. So don't rush it, take your time and make sure they're dry. If your little guy is having trouble sticking like this one right here, you can just take, my hands about to block the entire camera because I'm so zoomed in. Take the glue and just run it along the edge like this. Now that we've got all our pieces, we're gonna go ahead and take this little rim bit here. But first, we're going to take your piece. I'm gonna use the snowman first because he actually dried faster. So as you can see, nothing is moving, everything is dry, looking pretty good. So now what you're gonna wanna do is you're going to take him and just pop him upside down the direction you want him facing. So my logo is on this side, so I want him looking this way. So I'm gonna take him and put him in that way. But you're gonna want to take the glue and you're going to want to just squeeze around the rim. Doesn't matter where, as long as there's glue. And now you can see there, I'm gonna do this quick before it dries. You're just gonna take this and screw it back on like normal. Make sure it's really, really tight. Don't want any accidents here. And then we're gonna let that sit for a minute to make sure that the lid dries completely around. So now you're gonna wanna head and take some of the ribbon that you have and just go ahead and cut it into a really long strip like this. You're going to wrap it around the jar where you want it to sit, and then just pretend you're gonna tie a normal shoelace and pull it together. You want it really long so you can actually go ahead and make a knot so that doesn't happen. Then after you've done that, you're just gonna wanna do a knot, and not like what I just did, but like a real knot, just like this. And if you want, you could leave like that and just snip off the ends and have a cute little thing like this, but I personally want to add a bow. So now that it's dry, I'm gonna go ahead, take it, and very slowly flip it over. There's a little snowman. And then you can go ahead and tie the bow. So I just went ahead and did that off camera quickly, but if you can see that over in the corners of the bow, they are now triangular, right over here. And then here's my little snowman, Mr. Snowman. How you doing? Now you can go ahead and take your snow globe, give it a shake, and there you go, it's a winter wonderland. Made by you. And there you go, 2 homemade gifts for you or maybe your family or friends if you don't have a gift idea for this year. Super cute, really simple, doesn't require that much talent as you can tell. I did it pretty well. And that's it. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below. It means a lot to me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little DIY. It was a lot of fun to make, and I'm definitely going to give this to someone for Christmas. Make sure to subscribe for more weekly videos and maybe more DIYs in the future if you enjoy this one. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video, but until then, goodbye!